Okay, so now I appreciate those of you guys who did the work last night. Again, I think it is of tremendous value. All right, if you can do those pretty fast, that's going to help out a lot today. Now, today is definitely different. All right, because the leading coefficient is not a 1, it's just harder. All right, there's no way around it. All right, here's how I want you to do it. All right, so again, we're going to go down the page. All right, and then you're going to try to see why it's more difficult. All right, because at first it should seem like there are no factors of 1 that make 3, right? So it looks like it's not going to work. However, all right, this 2 here will allow it to work. All right, so what I want everybody to do again is we're going to start out with 2 sets of parentheses. All right, now this one is called a medium difficulty because the leading coefficient is prime. So there's only one possible way to make 2x squared. And what's the only possible way to make 2x squared? Someone else?
2x and x.
Yes, 2x and x. All right. Now again, this is a really simple problem because how many factors of 1 are there? 1. All right, so I need everybody to put a 1 and a 1 down. Now please draw your smiley face. How much is that right there? And how much is this? Say it.
3x.
No, 2x, because you're multiplying the smiley faces. Now you have 1x and 2x. I'm trying to make what?
3x.
So what do I put down for the signs? Addition, or they're both positive. All right. Now that wasn't that hard because there was only one choice. All right, but as we go down the page, you will see. All right. Now, again, there are many problems for a reason. It's supposed to start out what? Slow. And as you get the experience, they become what? Harder, but the problems actually become easier because you have the experience. I'm telling you, those of you guys who didn't do your work last night, you're already behind. Or you cannot do the work. All right, this is experience. You can't watch me. You can't just write down the answers. You have to do it yourself. All right. Now, number 4, I'm going to show you why it's a little bit harder. It's still medium difficulty. All right. Now, you're going to write 2 sets of parentheses. What's the only way to make 3x squared? 3x and x. Now, is there only one way to make 4?
No.
No, there are 2 ways. It can be 2 and 2 or 1 and 4. Now I'm going to do it wrong first. And this is why kids hate factoring, because there's not a system. All right, you have to think. All right. So I'm going to put 2 and 2. Now, how many is this?
2x.
How much is this?
6x.
Is there a way with 2x and 6x to make 1x?
No.
No. So it's not 2 and 2. I always tell kids start with the middle factors. Now, since it's not 2 and 2, we're going to change it to what? 1 and 4. I'm still going to do it wrong just so I can show you how annoying it can be. I'm going to put a 1 here and I'm going to put a 4 here. Now, what's this? And what's this? 1 and 12. Does that make 1? No. So now I know it has to be what? A 4 and a 1. Now ask yourself, what is this?
4x.
And what's this? 3x. I want it to be -1. So I want the 4 to be what? Negative. And I want the 1 to be what? Positive. Now you should just double check yourself. -4x plus 3x equals negative x, which is what that is right there. Does everybody agree that's kind of annoying? Right? It is. I'm not arguing with you. But again, it's not difficult. You should always get them correct because you can always check your answers. All right, so down the page we go. This one is still a medium problem. All right, the reason why this one's medium is because there's only one possible way to make 7x squared. What's one possible way? 7x and x. Now, 2, there's only one set of factors of 2. We're going to do what? 1 and 2. And I'm going to do it wrong first. So I'm putting a 2 here and a 1 here. How much is this?
14.
How much is this?
1.
Eventually, you'll be able to see, if you do the work, eventually you'll see where they go. All right? But 14 and 1 is not going to make 9. So now I have to change it. Instead of 1 on the left, I'm going to put 1 on the right and 2 on the left. Now how much is this? 2x and 7x. Can I make 9 with 2 and 7? If they're both positive. Now, the reason why this is so difficult to teach is because I can't teach you to guess and check. Right? You have to do the work. You have to make the mistakes. You have to erase. You have to try. You're not going to be able to look at these and say, oh, that's the answer until you get later on. All right? And you do 1,000 of them. All right? Now, why is number 10 as hard as it can get? There are multiple factors of 6 and multiple factors of 10. But if you heard me, always start with the middle factors. Always start with the middle factors. So here we go. What do I multiply 6x squared? 3x and 2x. Now, what are the factors of 10? Now, listen to me. I'm going to save yourself a bunch of time. We're going to start with 5 and 2. 2 cannot go in this factor. The reason is because 2 has a common factor with 2, so it cannot go there. All right, does everybody hear me on that? All right, so I know the 2 can't go on the right. So immediately I just put it where? On the left. And so then I'm going to put the 5 over here. And now we're going to see if that's correct. So what do I have here? 4x and 15. Does that make 7? No, it does not. All right. So that's kind of annoying. All right. Now, instead of 2 and 5, I'm going to try 10 and 1. Can 10 go on the right? Hold on a second. I'm going to draw it right over here. Can 10 go here, Austin? No, because there's a common factor with 2. So immediately I put it where? Over here, and then I put 1 over here. Does that help? 20 and 3 don't work. Do you agree? What? That's a very good point. But 1 is the exception. William, that was very smart. All right, 1 is the exception to the rule because 1 is a factor of all numbers. So 1 does not count. All right, that was nice. All right, so now it's not 2 and 3, so it must be what? 6 and 1. Thank you for whoever said that. So now I'm erasing and I'm putting a 6x and an x. Now the middle factors of 10 are what again? Can I put the 2 on the left? Can I put the 2 on the left? No, I have to put it on the, and then where do I put the 5? All right, now help me. Is this? What is that? Stop. 12x. And what's this guy? Can I make 7 with 12 and 5? if the 12 is, you guys just repeat things. You don't even think on your own. Someone says something, you just go along with it. Think for yourself. Is the 12 going to be positive or negative? Negative. Because I want it to be -7. Now, where does the negative go? On the left or the right? On the right side, because that's how I make the 12, 2 times 6. And I want the 5 to be what? And there you have it. All right, that was very hard. All right, if you understand how to do that, then you know how to do everything on this worksheet. All right, number 13 is considered medium. What? Oh yeah, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, just continue with what I'm doing. All right, it's these are all the same. And the reason why there's so many is because we have to do the what? We have to practice, guys. All right, I normally don't do this, but this is really critical. All right, really critical. All right, you can learn the rules. This requires experience. That's what I'm saying. Please don't sit there and just write down the answers. All right. So here we go. 2 sets of parentheses. How do I make 5x squared? 5x and x. All right. Now 3. Now is where you're starting to get better at it. Am I going to put the 3 on the right or the 3 on the left? I'm going to put it on the left just so I can show you guys. If I were, I know it is because I'm showing you why it's wrong. That's 15. In your brain, you should be starting to see what things you're multiplying. So I don't want 15. So I'm going to move the 3 over here and the 1 here. That will give me 5 and 3, which will make +2 if the 5 is what? So where do I put the positive? Next to the 1. Thank you, who's listening. Because 1 times 5 is +5. And then the 3 will be what? Negative. All right, number 16, medium problem because of the 3. All right, how do I make 3x squared? 3x and x. All right, now where's the 5 going to go? On the left. Thank you. And what's going to go on the right? And we check ourselves. How much is this? And how much is this? All together? If they're both. Okay, now, again, I keep trying to tell people, the same people are asking and answering. All right, Max, again, I appreciate you guys for being comfortable back there. All right, I care more if you understand what's going on, getting involved. Trimble, you good with this? Max, how you doing? All right. Anybody else having issues? All right, there's nothing more I can do. I'm annoyed with the people who are not doing their homework. All right, but again, that you're just burying yourself. All right, and you have to learn the hard way. All right. Same way here. All right, participate. Try it yourself. Try number 19. All right, here we go. 2 sets of parentheses. Let's give it a shot. What's the only way to make 5x squared? 5x and x. Now again, I like to say the middle factors of 8. What are the middle factors of 8? Now, come on, visualize. Where should I put the 4? On the left or the right? Right, because you're supposed to say, hey, well, that'll make 20. And then this will make what? That's right. And they'll make -22 if they're both. Now, again, some of you, I keep saying this is difficult. I'm telling you, when you go to high school, most of the kids will not know how to factor. All right? That's how important it is. Every single math class requires factoring. And if you're good at factoring, you could do good in a lot of the advanced math. All right? I got it. I see. Thank you. What? No, there is no pattern. All right? I appreciate you trying. I don't even want to hear it. All right? It's guessing and checking. No, I don't. Right? Trust me. Trust me. All right? I've done it for 30-something years teaching kids how to factor. I promise you. All right, this is the best technique. Other teachers will try to show you different things because they think kids can't multiply and add. All right, we can do that because we're smart. Eventually, you'll be able to look at it and just do what? Give me the answers. All right, eventually you'll be able to give me the answers. What? Yeah, thank you. All right, here we go. This is room 302. Thank you. All right, we're back up. All right, again, please try. All right, here we go. Number 22. All right, 2 sets of parentheses. All right, Tucker.
All right, and then it's so it's 3x and x.
Good.
And then it's plus 4 on the left and minus 2 on the right.
Plus 4 on the left, minus 2 on the right.
I did.
Hold on. 4x minus 6x is what? Negative 2x. 4 times negative 2, is that negative 8? 3x, that is, wow, Tucker. Good. What? No, this is the only answer. If you have anything else, it's wrong.
All right, I'm confused how this is wrong then. All right, and what I did, I put negative 8 on the left and then positive 2 on the right.
Okay, well, first of all, 8 times 2 is 16.
Yeah.
We want it to be 8.
Yeah, I know, but look, it would become.
Okay, I appreciate your enthusiasm, all right? And I appreciate you standing firm, all right? You think you're right. So here we go. No, I'm proud of you. Seriously, I'm not being funny. Go, tell me what you wrote.
Okay, 3x minus 8, and then x plus 2.
Okay, so let's stop. What's negative 8 times positive 2?
Well, it's not.
I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, negative 16.
And it's supposed to be what?
Negative 8.
So that can't work.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were supposed to.
Remember, we don't care how you did it wrong, right? We just want to see our mistake and say, move on, right? That's what I'm saying. I appreciate it. There is only one answer. It's not possible to be something else. Now, some of you are like, well, haha, I got x minus 2 and 3x plus 4. That's different. Is that different? No, it's the same thing. Doesn't matter. The numbers have to be exactly the same. All right? Hunter, you're good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Anna. Go. I like that because you heard me say start with the middle factors. Now what? I like 1 and 3. So now what is this? And this is that possible to make 11? So that's annoying, right? So now we have to change the 2x and the 2x to what? Yes, 4x and x and 1x. All right? Now, I just didn't erase the 3 because I wasn't sure. So what is this now? And what's this? Can that make 11? Negative 11. So what signs are there? So if they're both negative, that'd be negative 12 and negative 1. There you go. And again, I'm trying to show you, right? You see how all you have to do is draw the two smiley faces and create a problem where you're trying to add things together to get a number and multiply and get a number. If you can do that, it's really simple. It's really simple. All right. Now, again, I'm talking a lot. All right. Who's like clueless right now? Who has no idea what I'm doing? Anybody? Yeah, Max is doing fine. Max is doing fine. All right. Emiliana, thank you. You're going to do the next one. Go. Shh. All right, 7x and x. Keep talking. You can do it on yours while I'm making sure I have power here. And Reagan, you're going to be next probably. Shh. All right, I'm listening. 7x and x. All right, I like that so far. So I put a 7x and an x. Now what? Where do you want me to put the 5? On the right or the left? Okay, so now what I want you to visualize, if I put a 5 here, what's this going to be? Which is too much. Do you agree? So it's probably going to go where? This is what I'm talking about. I don't want to hear whispering. I don't want to hear anybody talking. I want, when I call on someone, they're doing it. And if you're good and you understand, how many problems do we have? A bunch. So if you already know how to do it because I'm so great at what I do, then just keep right on going. All right, you don't have to wait on me. So you said put the 5 over on the other side, right? Now, where does the 2 go? Okay, how much is this? How much is this? So altogether that makes, if they're both, you are amazing. See, no reason to gasp for air because I called on you. You're awesome. All right, here we go. I'm super proud of you, girl. You're already a step ahead of me. 2x and x. Okay. And wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, now don't second guess yourself. Let me write it up here. All right, and then you can change it if you need to. How much is this, kiddo? How much is this? Which makes? Yeah. Nice, right? Very good. Very, very good. What? That's because you're having trouble visualizing, right? Honestly, if you're having trouble, listen, you're just guessing and checking, honestly. No, there's not, some people it takes forever to start to see them in your head, right? Right now, you just got to practice putting the numbers down and then drawing the smiley faces. And eventually, you'll be able to say, okay, this is going to multiply together and these ones are going to multiply together, and then you can check them. All right? So here we go. Ava, thank you. What are the factors of 21? Right, where do I want to put a 7? Okay, if I put it on the right, then what's this? Too much, so where am I going to put it? Yay, girl. And then where do I put the 3? Okay, how much is this? And how much is this? If I need -1, what do I need? And? Yay. All right. Nice. You see, it's not hard. It's just annoying, right? It's annoying. I'm not arguing with you. But again, I have 80-something problems because it's really important. What? What? All right. Since you did your homework last night, You gonna do it tonight? Go. You have a really hard one. Now what? I want you to tell me the factors of 15. Now, where does the 3 have to go? You're thinking too much. It has to go on the right because I can't put a 3 with a 3. Right? That's going to save you a bunch of time if you hear that. So now I have to put the 5 where? How much? How much? That's how simple it is, guys. Simple. Simple. What? Wow, volunteers. All right. What, William? William, you're trying to tell me how to do it. And I'm trying to tell you, you think how you want to think, or just listen to me. What do you think's better? William, listen to me. You have come a million miles, and I so appreciate it. But I promise you, if there was a better or quicker way, I would do what? I would show you. I promise you that. This is the best way. I promise. All right? Now, Jensen, go. Good. Now, 6 and 2 cannot work. Good job, Jensen. 6 and 2 cannot work because I can't put 2 or 6 there. You see what I'm saying? Again, if you're listening, it's going to make your life much easier. So instead of 2 and 6, what is another factor of 12? Right. So where does the 4 have to go? And where does the 3 have to go? So now we're checking. How much is that? And how much is that? So the 8 must be positive or negative. Remember, keep in mind, I want -5. Negative, and the 3 is? Good job. All right. Uh-oh. 52. This one's considered super easy because the leading coefficient is a what? I'm sorry, 43. I'm looking at the number 52. All right. Why is this one considered super easy again? Because the leading coefficient is a 1. All right. Yes, it is. All right. So now, does anybody remember what 52 was? That gave me 17. 13 and 4. So x and x, 13 and 4, we want -17, so they're both what? They're both negative. All right, now why is 46 super annoying? Because there's lots of factors of 12, but it's not going to be that hard because there's only one factor of 5. All right, William. Okay. So you're done with that, right? You're telling me that 5 plus 12 is 19. I'm asking you a question. No. So now it can't be 12, so now we're going to try what? I told you to always try the middle factors. Let's try 3 and 4. So 5 where? William, you don't need to be sorry. Just do the problem. Everyone's making mistakes like this. Okay, so you told me like this, right? Look up on the board and see if you have your, did you have 4x and 3x or 3x and 4x? Perfect. I'm going to change mine. All right, 3x and 4x. And now where does the 5 go, buddy?
The 5 goes with the 4.
Yep, and the 1. So now this is,
With those values.
yes.
So 15x.
And you're right, 15x and 4x makes 19x. Everybody, you're gonna make mistakes. All right, people hate it because you have to guess and check. All right, there's no algorithm, so to speak. All right, there's just not a system. All right, now 49 is kind of annoying. Rivers, let's go.
You start with 5x and 3x.
That's what I did.
Let's see, 5x, 3x. Minus, or not yet. So use 3 on the left because you can't put it on the right.
Right.
And then 2 on the other side. 3 times 3 is 9x. And then 10x. And then you have the negative both of them. So,
Guys, come on, that's not hard. Do you agree with that, Rivers?
yeah.
That's not hard. This is a nightmare for most kids. All right, but it's really helping you get together the multiplication in your head and the addition in your head. All right, for those of you guys who are pretty good at that, it's easy. If you're not good at your arithmetic, man, this could take years. All right. Trimble, you ready? No?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So 11 x is going to be 2x.
Good.
Then 5 on the right. There's a 2 on the left. And then a negative 2.
Lily, did you help him? Did you help him with that? You're supposed to say yes.
I swear she's not.
She didn't help you. You did it all by yourself?
I heard her.
Trimble. Man, your mom's going to be proud of you again, Trimble. All right? Again, yeah, after that last score, she's not too proud. All right? Now you got yourself together here. All right. Let me see.
Max Stafford loves it.
Gray, go.
No.
Shh. Now, hear me. Before you do this, Gray, this number here is big. So in order to get a big middle term, you're going to have a what? Larger factor. You hear what I'm saying? Please listen to my logic. All right? So now if I want 65 and I have 8 and 8, you got to be thinking what? Am I going to use 8 and 8 or am I going to use 4 and 2? No, I meant 8 and 8 because I want to multiply 8 times 8 to get 64. Right? But you are right. You see what I'm saying? There's 8 and 8. All right? So with that little bit of hint, tell me what to do. Yay, good. Thank you for listening. You hear that, William? And now, where am I going to put the 8? Right, now do you understand why I know 4 and 2 can't work?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. Where does 8 go? And? What goes on the left? 8 times what is 8?
8, 1.
Thank you. That was good. Now what? Because how much is that?
65.
Well, 64.
Well, but if you add the 1.
And that makes 65. Thank you, Gray. All righty. So now again, guys, everybody look at 58. Everybody look at 58. 58 is annoying. And it's annoying because factors of 18, 2, 9, 3, 6. Does everybody see that? All right, but I told you to start with the what? Middle factors. So let's give it a shot. No, 6x and 3x. That's what I want. Now, is it possible to use 2 and 2?
No.
No, because the 2 can't fit with the 6. Does everybody agree? That's important to know that. Now, instead of using 2 and 2, I'm going to use, now where does 4 have to go? On the right. I can't put it on the left because the 6 has a common factor with 4 of 2. Now look how much easier that is now. I throw down a 1. How much is this? How much is this? Which makes, if they are, very good, very good. So I'm pretty happy with you on that. All right. Now 61 is super annoying because what? 36, 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9, 6 and 6. That's how annoying. All right. The more factors, the harder. But if you're good with numbers, it's pretty easy, right, Tucker? Go.
All right. So it's 2x and x, and then it's 9 on the left and 4 on the right, and the 9 is negative and 4 comes.
Look. Who helped him? Who helped him? Did you? Did you?
Hey, check these on here.
Are you using that cheat where you take a picture of it and it does it for you? Yeah, there. I figured all this stuff out. That's how some of you. That's why we haven't been doing IXL that much. All right. So, listen. Here's what I want. I want for homework.
Look at 64.
Oh yeah. Let's look at 64. All right. Again, this looks complicated, but what's the middle term actually? Yes, they have to cancel out. So it's x and x, 3 and 3. And then one has to be positive and one has to be negative because we want it to be 0. Right? That is light work. All right. That's called the difference of squares, and we'll talk more about that. All right. So listen, the bell rings at what time? Okay, so listen to me, guys. I just need a little bit of practice. So 67 to 79, down that column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 problems. And I'm gonna call you to my desk again. Don't come in here trying to finish them up either. Get them done. 5 problems. That means on Monday, we're gonna knock out the rest of them. All right? Now, those of you guys who are struggling, I told you what we're doing on Monday, right? If you are struggling, it's not a bad idea to do what? Practice the ones you haven't done yet. Go ahead and work the middle column if you want. All right? No one's going to think you're a nerd because you did more than I asked. All right? If you are struggling, that's what people do that want to be smart. All right, if you're like, this is easy, then you're going to have 2 columns to do on Monday. All right, if you get 1 column done, now you only have 1 column left. But that's what's going to be due on Tuesday, this whole worksheet. All of it's done. All right, is everybody hearing me? All right, that's a good job today. That was really good. Really good. Hopefully you think it's easy.
I know how to do it. It's just last night I went from basketball and then I had to go